Today, my child, God instructs us that genuine compassion is limitless. The Israelites' initial guideline was the 11th. However, I am not merely contacting you to request a share. Rather, I am requesting the entirety of your heart's desire to contribute. Do not donate because you are obligated to. Donate because you are motivated to do so. Donate without intending to. It will occur organically as my love permeates you. You desire time, affection, and money, and each gift is followed by its reward, much like seeds that are planted in fertile soil and grow into plants. Engage in the lives of others, participate in their triumphs and challenges, and observe the development of your relationships. The essence of these connections is more valuable than any material gain. The souls of individuals who are lonely are wounded by the time they spend with you. Be empathetic toward them and observe as a network of kindness emerges, connecting you to a network of mutual compassion. Allow your comprehension to illuminate the areas of darkness while simultaneously providing individuals with what they desire. You will experience unexpected affluence and joy as a result of your generosity. My darling, refrain from making an error. It is entirely permissible to anticipate receiving your funds returned. In the same manner as cultivators plant seeds in anticipation of a successful harvest, you can increase awareness of the charity. It is important to acknowledge that the value you provide is not simply lost, rather, it is transformed, multiplied, and returned to you in imperceptible yet eternally valuable forms. The goodwill you generate eventually returns to you, bolstering your faith and enhancing your character, as each act of kindness has a ripple effect that affects unseen lives. In reality, you are a sacred location, a farm, and my offspring. Your actions are akin to seedlings that have been sown, and your convictions are analogous to fertile soil. Be astute in your selection of plants, as the results will reflect your decisions. You will reap a bitter harvest of worries if you sow doubt and anxiety. However, sow the seeds of trust, compassion, and love, and observe as a plethora of joy enters your life. Additionally, it is important to remember that the yield is intended for a larger audience than just yourself. Your generosity is a critical component of the construction of a more prosperous future for all individuals, as you are a member of a vast kingdom. Please do not hesitate to contribute to my love's initiatives to assist individuals in need, shelters, and missions. Every gift, regardless of its size, fortifies the foundation of compassion and the path to a world brimming with my favor. My dear, give without reservation. Your response time is indicative of my response time to you. Show affection, provide resources, and donate time. Do not anticipate immediate rewards, rather, contribute with confidence in the unobserved reward that awaits. I need your assistance, as you are a symbol of my affection in the world and are mine. Giving gifts is a sacred and honorable method to establish a connection with your Creator. Discover the genuine treasures of my kingdom in your generosity. The inexhaustible flow of my affection is the only way to quantify this wealth. It cannot be quantified in monetary terms. My darling, depart immediately and become a life giver. Transform your contributions into a legacy of love by allowing your talents to illuminate the world with kindness. This is your legacy, your objective, and your calling. Accept it with joy and smile, for by being kind, you receive the most precious gift of all, the affection of your Father. God's current directive is to observe the good person. In the end, that person will find peace. Locate the individual who has endured significant hardships and maintains their fortitude despite the devastation. Have I not selected you in the same way as I selected Noah during the flood? Is it possible that I have forgotten you, in the same way that I remember the few good individuals in a world that has gone bad? You have contemplated the port that lies ahead, as you have observed the cloudy horizon and the turbulent waves of doubt. Be mindful of your circumstances, youngster. Do you intend to remain in this location? Standing as a testament to my eternal benevolence, remaining resolute, and continuing to breathe. Allow the tide to wash away your concerns about tomorrow. Do not squander your time on invisible battles. Your concentration, intellect, and essence should be directed toward me. My shield of protection emerges as you approach. My air is already in motion and murmuring among the trees of your life. Do not doubt this. It is a gentle breeze that serves as a counterbalance to the torrent of adversity, dread, and all that seeks to engulf your spirit, rather than one of turmoil. The internal cyclones will be diminished by this wind, enabling you to remain on solid ground as the remnants of conflict recede behind you. This infant is my assurance, inscribed in the heavens like the stars. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. Look forward to my wind, pay close heed to that, as it will provide you with guidance during difficult times. Anticipate the embrace of my grace, the consistent flow of my kindness, and the powerful winds of my strength that will scatter your enemies like dust before daybreak. No darkness will prevent my light from reaching you. My hand will be able to soothe any wave. Recall the moment when Noah emerged from the ark and stepped onto the sunny ground. The storm that he had just beaten was discreetly observed by the ark, which remained in its place. Youngster, this is also your destiny. You will emerge from the furnace unscathed, but rather fortified, a testament to my love in a world that is in dire need of hope. Allow the wind to guide you. Permit it to elevate you above the uncertainty and the din. My assurance to you is that you are chosen, noticed, and adored. Please allow it to softly convey this. It is in that love that you will always discover victory. Therefore, survivor, proceed. Please proceed to observe my consistent impact. You are the children of the tempest, and the storm has yielded to you. Therefore, you should walk with assurance and your head held high. Currently, God declares that strife is inescapable due to perplexity and resistance. Do not presume that you have deviated from the course I have outlined for you when you encounter difficulties. I did not conceal the existence of Satan's deceptions from you. There is no doubt that the smoke and mirrors he employs to elevate his status are merely deceptions. The term enemy is employed in the Bible for a specific purpose. Despite his intelligence and reticence, he is consistently identifiable when events deviate from his expectations. You can always capture him by identifying the source of your problems, regardless of how effectively he conceals his intentions. Keep in mind that you must resist, but it is my responsibility to remove him from this location. I have not provided him with any alternative options, and it is in his nature to retreat when you stand up to the adversary. I created light and darkness, and I even created the murderer to eradicate everything. Do not be concerned. No instrument designed to harm you will function. Consequently, I confront each challenge with my intellect, my strong character, and my critical thinking. What actions are you planning to implement? You will perform in the same manner as I would if I were in your position. Today, ascend and claim the property that I have granted to you. No, you are not a victim, and I did not intend for your suffering to be comparable to mine at Calvary. Today, God instructs you to sing joyfully in your bed with hymns, new songs, and spiritual melodies of worship, hope, and success, as I reside in the praises of a heart that is perpetually focused on me. You were created to be an object of worship in a relationship with me. I ensure that the smoke emanating from animal sacrifices does not infiltrate my primary living space. I am willing to sacrifice my entire life to ensure that my beloved's wishes and objectives are fulfilled. I have plans for you in my kingdom. Let the cynicism of the skeptic suffocate, concealed by the mundane, for you, child of grace, have the power to transform the very essence of reality through your melodies of faith. Every song and every tearful prayer has the potential to alter the narrative of your existence. You have requested a change, and I respond that the currency of the divine world is faith, hope, love, and a heart that is filled with respect for my throne. Empty traditions do not appeal to me. Rather, I appreciate the authentic manifestation of your identity and the organic harmony that results from your surrender. Heaven responds when you prioritize my name above all of your concerns, and I extend my hand to fulfill all of my obligations to you regarding your circumstances. I write your name with bold strokes of blessing and abundance as I swiftly move my pen across the cosmic journal. The angels, who are the protectors of light in paradise, use their purpose as a weapon, drawing their swords to combat doubt and the strategies of their enemies. Do not allow your vulnerability or incapacity to intimidate you, child. My compassion and the degree of mercy I extend to you are not diminished by your lack of worthiness. Allow the torrent of gratitude to eradicate any residual feelings of remorse or apprehension. Maintain your devotional commitments, which are not inscribed on stone tablets but rather on the tablet of your heart, and observe as the enemy's schemes crumble like sandcastles beneath the force of my love. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. I am currently guiding you to the oasis of my benevolence, where there are numerous opportunities to forgive, and the joyous streams of happiness are gushing. I, your Heavenly Father, extend a warm embrace and an open mind to you, rather than using severe language. Submerge yourself in the energizing vitality of my presence. This will restore the frayed portions of your spirit and heal you. Additionally, I will assist you in accomplishing the objectives that I have established for your circumstances. Let your loyalty rise, my child, like fragrant incense carried by a gentle breeze that murmurs, "I am yours, and you are mine." Go ahead. Let your heart serve as a canvas for the exquisite expression of veneration, a tapestry composed of strands of faith and appreciation. Your prayer is not merely a recitation of words, it is a stirring lament that inspires faith in the spiritual realm and dispels apprehension in the darkness. Therefore, proceed and assert yourself. Speak aloud about my unyielding power, my unending generosity, and my love that is as radiant as 1,000 suns. Allow your voice to serve as the soundtrack for my redemptive song, the clarion call that signifies the commencement of a new era. The era in which praise is the key to many blessings and worship is the instrument that breaks the chains of despair. A time in which you, my adored child, are the conduit of my love, transmitting the vibrations of my grace from the highest reaches of your heart to the most remote regions of the world. Therefore, sing, for your Father God is attentive, and my soul anticipates the delightful aroma of your devotion. God, the beloved of heaven, declares today, embrace the light of my majesty, for a new dawn is breaking within you. The forthcoming year will be replete with novel and thrilling experiences. Your journey is being directed by an invisible force that is both determined and kind, so there may be questions around the margins. There is no need for concern. The wind provides the sail with propulsion, even though it is unable to direct it. Permit the Spirit to awaken you on your journey and guide you through the placid waters and rough seas to destinations of profound love, a higher purpose, and perpetual tranquility. Do not be apprehensive about the unknown. This is the point at which confidence is revitalized. The distant mountains appear terrifying, but their slopes conceal immense treasures, knowledge acquired through ascent, magnificent vistas that motivate, and fortitude developed through adversity. Relax and rely on the message, do not fear, I am with you, as the path becomes more lucid with each step. Let the advantage of being feeble work for you this year. Allow your weeping to transform into rain that nourishes your soul, your laughter to be the sun that rouses you, and your silence to be the fertile soil in which understanding flourishes. Accept the individuals in your vicinity. As in a group, shared responsibilities are diminished and pleasures are accentuated. Act as a conduit for love, replete with compassion and mercy, as the act of giving yields numerous advantages. Keep in mind, my beloved, that you are a work of art that is perpetually being created. You are being molded by love, inscribed with fortitude, and adorned with the vibrant hues of your distinctive abilities. This year, allow the artist to enhance your canvas by incorporating strokes of courage where you are uncertain, splashes of optimism where there is gloom, and a radiant glow of self-acceptance where judgment once reigned. As the year draws to a close and memories of triumphs and setbacks, successes and challenges, and happiness and sorrow persist, it is important to remember that the experience has altered you. This leads to a greater sense of harmony with the divine and a greater sense of strength, kindness, and connection to the lessons of your soul. Child of God, advance and welcome the new year with enthusiasm and pleasure. It will be a vacant canvas upon which you will create a masterpiece of boundless grace, faith, and love. Indeed. Today, God instructs me to remain steadfast and concentrate on my mission. The existence of virtue and the possibility of light in the darkness may be prompted by the abundance of problems and darkness in the world in which you reside. However, I am interested in hearing from you, the children of light, about any additional solutions that you believe could be effective. Avoid contemplating the approaching cyclones. Instead, concentrate on the hand that maintains the ship's stability. Instead of concentrating on the turbulent waters that could potentially pose a challenge, consider the tower that will guide you to safety. I can see through the fog and transform trouble into victory, even in the face of trials that have tested your patience, even though things may not seem plain at the moment. Rather, you should consider the potential for additional positive outcomes. If you wish to persist, be aware that my compassion, which sustains you, is more potent than the obstacles that seek to undermine you. The radiance that illuminates even the deepest sorrow is your unwavering faith. You are more resilient than you realize, as you have endured mental anguish and challenging circumstances. Consider the bare seed that was concealed beneath the wintry ground. It appeared to be inactive, but it was brimming with potential. Look at the worm, which is still in its chrysalis, as it transforms into a stunning butterfly. Similarly, my child, your challenges are merely the preliminary stages that will ultimately result in your success. The ideal location to initiate your transformation is what appears to be devastation. The path may be perilous, the ascents are brief, and the conflicts are fierce. Are there any additional positive outcomes that could occur? Learn about the light that emerges each morning and dispels the darkness. Learn more about the river that effortlessly slices through stone. Discover the eagle that soars above the tempest and discovers freedom within the storm. Furthermore, you possess a concealed source of power and a firm will. Examine the broader context, which extends beyond the confines of a single child, and observe the evolution and development of your existence. Examine how hardships are interwoven with the strands of grace, the instances in which you have gained and lost something. What other favorable outcomes are feasible? I disclose all of my knowledge to you. When you are experiencing the most difficulty, I am the most accessible to you. I provide you with the fortitude to persevere during your most vulnerable moments. My optimism is evident in your most profound anguish. Child, you are not alone. The one who defeated death and darkness, who possesses the entirety of the universe, and who murmurs assurances of redemption as the world is destroyed, is the one with whom you walk. Consequently, children of light, raise your gaze. Relinquish the obstacles that are impeding your progress and embrace the fortitude that emanates from my presence. Allow my affection to guide you, my words to ensure your safety, and my presence to alleviate your distress. Proceed with confidence, anticipating that favorable outcomes may occur. When you are with me, the music of your voyage is transformed from the seemingly impossible. Therefore, proceed to serve as the beacon of hope in the tempest and the source of illumination in the darkness. Acknowledge the unwavering fortitude of faith, which serves as living evidence that even in the face of adversity, positive outcomes can occur. Everything, child. Everything. It is irrelevant what else there is, as I am by your side. If you permit it, spiritual revelation will surpass cerebral knowledge in significance, according to the Father. Do not allow your natural mind to influence you, rather, allow the mind of my Spirit, who resides within you, to influence you. The attributes that contribute to one's intelligence are restricted by their imperfections and constraints. My consciousness within you is limitless and limitless, and it can transform circumstances. As the adage goes, remove the constraints on God. I assert that I am not at all restricted, and you will not be restricted either, provided that you allow your mind to be cleansed and liberated from any negative expectations, doubt, or fear. Your mind is influenced by your past, present, and social training, which presents you with a variety of limitations, constraints, and deficiencies daily. This knowledge is derived from our capacity to think logically and our five senses. Today, I urge you to relinquish your conventional viewpoints and ascend with me to a realm in which the unimaginable is not only feasible but also impossible to prevent. The natural environments in which I create, fashion, and manifest fate, sustenance, healing, and liberation are considered impossible and fantastical by others. This is the location where prayers are answered and supernatural blessings are currently being sent to your residence. Therefore, the Father instructs, rejoice and anticipate the future, as He is responsible for your circumstances. The answers you seek will become apparent as you trust, obey, and submit to me. Currently, God is interested in determining whether you are experiencing feelings of being disoriented and stressed as a result of the issues in the world. Concentrate on the seeds I am sowing in your heart, rather than the storm clouds. This will enable you to embody my essence and attractiveness, despite the chaos that surrounds you. I am present to guide you and ensure your safety, even in the face of tumultuous conflict and strong resistance, even if it originates from individuals in your immediate vicinity. I am establishing a garden of enduring qualities in you through my Holy Spirit, which is prepared to produce the fruits of righteousness, serenity, joy, and love. Allow the robust faith I have bestowed upon you to guide you through the tempest, and trust that I will reveal the appropriate moment. Let my compassion emanate from you and alleviate the suffering of other souls as individuals disregard, mistreat, and exclude you while they appear content. Allow my affection to descend like a fruit that sustains both the donor and the recipient. I comprehend your requirements, and even though some individuals may not be concerned about your mental anguish, I will. Your life will eventually blossom into a garden of love, a gleaming testament to His benevolence, and a source of optimism in a world that is in dire need of it. Maintain optimism and elevate your spirit to the realm of potential. My child, patience is not merely the capacity to endure difficult circumstances with composure. It also involves trusting in my timing. Your security is ensured by the robust foundation, regardless of the chaotic circumstances transpiring above. I assure you that the rain I am sending is intended for your benefit, not to cause you sorrow. Tune into the gentle rhythm of my grace and the consistent beat of my love that murmurs, I am present, during quiet moments. I am currently employed. I concur with your assessment. It is not a sign of frailty to be gentle, rather, it is a characteristic that enhances your interactions with the world. The gentle touch that causes even the hardest heart to bend, and the soft air that bends an oak tree without shattering it. Allow my sympathy to envelop you, serving as a soothing stream for your fatigued mind and a salve for your wounded emotions. My love, like a tranquil sun, can dispel the chill of wrath and mistrust, so it is important to speak kind words, even when others are unkind. Allow yourself to experience my pleasure, my child. It is not derived from the superficial reinterpretation of life's gifts. It is not a temporary state of joy, but rather a steadfast conviction in my benevolence. Even when clouds are surrounding it, it is the flower that shines and confronts the sun. Do not seek me in fleeting pleasures, rather, seek me in the profundity of my presence. The source of eternal pleasure is within me, a reservoir that can replenish the depleted areas of your heart. Let my laughter fill your heart, a melody that transcends the circumstances, a song that proclaims, even in darkness, I am the light. Embrace my tranquility, my child, not the fabricated tranquility that results from the absence of any issues, but the unwavering confidence in my powers. The sturdy base serves as an anchor to maintain your balance as the waves crash around you, shielding you from the tempest. Do not allow the world's fears to obscure the foundations of my serenity, which assist you in combat and equip you for future challenges. Take a deep breath and allow my calming power to permeate your soul. It is important to remember that I am in control of the universe, and even the most chaotic situations are subject to the rhythm of my love. My child, love is not merely an emotion, it is the manifestation of my kindness in the universe. People are sustained by the act of giving and receiving sustenance, and they are attracted to me by the pleasant scent I emit. As a stream that satisfies the requirements of the lonely and a light that illuminates the darkness of depression, allow my love to flow through you. I will multiply my love for you tenfold in return if you are kind and generous when you offer. These are the methods by which my spirit manifests itself, the seedlings that I have sown within you. Develop them through my lessons, nourish them through prayer, and allow them to mature in the light of my presence. My child, when concerns resurface, like shadows traversing a picturesque meadow, remember that I am the gardener who tends to your soul. Your life will blossom into a garden of love, a shining monument to my compassion, and a beacon of hope in a world that is in dire need of it. Trust that I will take care of you. Please depart immediately, my dear, and distribute these gifts. Accept my love, adopt my peace, and share the joy that is perpetually within you. Please bear in mind that I will remain by your side, regardless of the conclusion of the world. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.